okay? So when you add those pictures, you want to add those pictures with a tag. And how do we do that? When we save that picture, we don't save it as j942.jpg. We save it as sell home, sell house, sell a home.jpg. You see that? What's that? No, you just write it all out, because what happens now is now your image is keyword rich. The file name, that's right. Okay? And you do the same thing for your video. How many of you are doing that right now? You're my internet marketing girl, aren't you? It's the way it works. You got to be on the internet space. So that's what you want to be doing, okay? You want to be using those techniques. All right, so when you submit your listing, you're obviously going to say by phone, or you can also do a by postcard. And this is just asking, how would you like to validate basically your ad or your posting that you're going to be doing? And so it's going to ask you about your company. You fill in your company information here. And then we always do by phone. They say here they'll get back to you quicker, but I don't really think they do. I don't think they do it any quicker. I think it takes them about 7 to 10 days. I guess that is quicker than 2 to 3 weeks. It's still, even though Google's a big company, I still say that they're not quick on the response. So it'll take them a little while to approve it, and then you'll be up and running, okay? And you got to let them know, hey, I'm in this. Now, don't put things in there that are sneaky, like make $1 million, quick cash. Google is not approving of. Who in here has gotten slapped by Google? Anybody? Who in here? You have. Yeah, they're hitting them. If you're advertising on Google and you're not doing it to their protocol, they'll remove you and ban you from Google right now. They have changed their whole protocol. See, here's what they realized. Out of 1 million advertisers, they were creating 80% of their revenue from 20% of their client base. So what was the need to give the customer service to the other 80%? Was it, right? Because if they got rid of that 80%, then they actually gained revenue because of the expense it cost to keep up with that 80%. So they really didn't lose but maybe 10% of revenue by dropping 80% of their clients. Isn't that a smart business move? Yeah, but it sucks for us because we were those 80% that was advertising on there. So, but in your case, it's a little different because you're going to be advertising not for get-rich stuff. You're going to be advertising for like, property information and, selling of property and things of that nature. And this, they don't care about. This they want you to do. This right here is a free service that they absolutely want you to get done. And then literally you're done. Now let's talk about putting one up for a listing of buyers. Hey, is Jason going to be doing, he's up in about, I'd say 20 minutes. Okay? So Gmail account, let's look at this. When we set this up, we go to the same place for our listings of buyers, all right? Because now we just created a listing on Google for people selling. Was that a pretty easy process? Do you guys think you can do that? How many of you can do that tonight? At least I can make you implement something so over the next 6, 7 to 10 days, you'll then get it on there, right? Who promises you'll do it tonight after the cocktail party? Only 7 of you. Wow. That's brutal honesty, right? They're like, dude, I'm not doing this. That's too much work. You know how much I got to do tonight? I got to go home and sleep. I told you he's going to have to give up something. You guys didn't believe me, did you? How about some sleep? We just got to give up a little bit of sleep. Howie, you was up till 2:30 and then up at 5:30, right? You're giving things up, my friend. That's what I like about you. You know what? That's how I was, though. I was just like you. I would get we got a lot in common, bro. But I was just like you. I really was. I got so passionate and so excited about things I was learning, I would forget to sleep. I'd forget to eat because I'd be just, oh man, this is awesome. My wife would be like, go to bed. Or like there was nights I would work and work and work, and she'd go to bed. She'd wake up at 3:30 and I'm still working, and she'd say, I'm going to pull the power if you don't get in the bed. I'm like, okay. I really don't want to go to sleep. This is exciting. I'll never forget the first time I found Zillow. Like 7 years ago, my wife was dead asleep. It was like 1:30 in the morning. I run in the bedroom. Babe, I found an online comp system. You ought to see this thing. She's like, leave me alone. I got so excited about Zillow, I didn't know what to do, man. I was like, nobody told me about this thing. And obviously it got boring after a while, but you get the point. I'm really excited about new things. You know, when I was a kid, my mom said, give Zach a rock and a marker and he'll play all day. Because you could mark on one side and flip it over and it's a brand new rock. I had a good old time with rocks, man. So she would just say, yeah, I know. Listen, you know what my babysitter was when I was growing up? A rock.